Lower it down.
The Russians eliminate the pirate threat in the open ocean. They've stepped in, ready to tackle this ongoing issue and boost security on the high seas. The region around Somalia has witnessed piracy on a scale unprecedented in modern times. These self-styled pirates have preyed on almost every type of vessel, including commercial ships and expensive yachts, capturing their crews and significantly impeding international shipping. The situation is improving, thanks in part to Russian efforts. The last 10 years have shown great variation in the number of piracy incidents reported in the region. The United States Office on Drugs and Crime noted that 2010 was the high point for piracy, with 219 reported incidents that year. Pirates managed to hijack 49 ships and take 1,016 seafarers hostage. Recently, there's been a noticeable increase in piracy, causing global worries that led to several international naval ships being sent out to secure these dangerous waters. The Russian Navy has stepped into this ongoing fight. Their modern warships have played a big role in deterring and disrupting pirate activities in the region. They've shown a strong commitment to maritime safety, especially during some tense standoffs where they dealt with the pirate threat swiftly and effectively. An important approach that the Russian Navy has adopted concerning piracy in the Horn of Africa is the use of specially trained military maritime security groups termed the Typhoon units. These units are specially trained to function in the region's tough conditions, so they're able to respond to piracy attacks by boarding and securing captured ships, in addition to securing real-time intelligence. The Typhoon units can also work with other naval forces deployed in the region, and this has been useful in the fight against piracy. The Russian Navy has also partnered with other countries in the region, such as Somalia, Djibouti, and Kenya, in an attempt to strengthen their maritime security and navy by providing them with training and equipment. This has enabled the regional forces to work more actively in the fight against piracy. The approach has helped to create a sense of security in the region.
Where's he at? All the way up! All the way up!
There's already been an intense showdown involving the Russian Navy and a fleet of 31 speedboats packed with around 250 pirates. This operation, which seemed to be filmed, showcased the Russians' military commitment to protecting the open seas and ensuring global trade keeps moving. The sheer number of pirates made it clear just how serious the threat is for the international maritime community. But make no mistake, the Russian Navy's firm response sent a strong message to anyone thinking about disturbing the fragile peace of maritime security. The drop in reported piracy incidents in recent years shows that the Russian Navy's efforts are paying off. The International Maritime Bureau reported that the number of piracy attacks in the Gulf of Aden and the Indian Ocean plummeted from a peak of 237 down to just 35 in a decade. That's a pretty impressive turnaround, highlighting how dedicated and cooperative the international maritime community has been in addressing this ongoing challenge. Beside the Russian Navy, other nations have played a big role in the fight against piracy in the region. Take, for example, the European Union launching Operation Atalanta. Its goal was to monitor the waters around the Horn of Africa and put a stop to pirate activities. In the same vein, the Combined Maritime Forces, which is made up of naval forces from multiple countries, has been crucial in sharing intel and working together to address the piracy issue.
Judy, I'm gonna start. Magsalita ka na.
Besides that, the Russian Navy has also been running secret operations aimed at taking down major pirate strongholds and messing with their supply lines. Reports suggest that Russian special forces have carried out surprising raids on pirate bases tucked away along the Somali coast, catching them off guard and crippling their operations. These covert missions have allowed the Navy to go after the leadership and setup of the pirate networks instead of just reacting to single attacks. By hitting the core of the piracy issue, they've managed to really cut down the pirates' ability to organize big operations on the open water. The success of these secret raids has solidified the Russian Navy's reputation for tactical skill and steadfast determination. Pirate groups are definitely feeling the pressure, knowing that Russian forces are ready to make surprising moves to tackle any threats. The shift away from just typical naval patrols to more daring intelligence-driven operations has become a key part of the Russian Navy's broader strategy for fighting piracy in the Horn of Africa. It showcases the military's flexibility and commitment to using every available option to ensure maritime security.
That's far away.
The Russian Navy has found a lot of success in the region, mainly because it's been flexible and able to adapt its strategies to deal with the ever-changing threat from pirates. Along with sending out the Typhoon units, they've also improved how they gather intelligence and work together with other naval forces nearby.
That's far away.
Starboard side, sir.
Working together has definitely given the Russian Navy an edge in the ongoing fight for maritime security, helping them anticipate and respond to the pirates' changing strategies. Their solid presence in the Horn of Africa highlights just how crucial military forces are for keeping the seas safe, especially as global security challenges continue to change. By stepping in to disrupt modern piracy, they're not just keeping waters safer, they're also boosting overall stability and growth in the world's maritime economy. Looking ahead, it's clear that the Russian Navy's ongoing role in the region is key to keeping anti-piracy efforts effective. To stay ahead of pirate activity, Russian forces will need to stay alert and flexible as threats change along with new security measures. Plus, they'll have to keep fine-tuning their tactics and strategies to stay one step ahead of the pirate threat. In the end, the success of the Russian Navy underscores how important it is to work together internationally when facing complex global challenges. By teaming up with other naval forces and regional partners, the Russian military has shown that it can tackle even the toughest maritime security issues head-on.